today, what difference does Easter make for me, who live in Los Angeles in 2009, how this resurrection can affect my life today. And many people, the reason they don't go to church, not just they don't believe in Jesus, they don't see connection with the resurrection which took place 2,000 years ago. And today, let me with the gospel open how important for people to use and understand the power of resurrection and how this power can be applied to your daily life. What difference does this make? First, Jesus is who he claimed to be. You know, the reason why I believe that Jesus, whatever is in the Bible, it will be fulfilled because Jesus is who he claimed to be. John 11:25 says, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live even though he dies. Jesus makes outrageous claims when he says, I am God. People say, well, he's a prophet. He's a good teacher, and today people still claim him to be a good teacher, but he says, I am God. And he proved that he was God. When he gets to the temple, and he saw people make temples kind of swap meet, you know, they're selling stuff, they're buying stuff, it was like a swap meet. And he said, this place must be a place where people pray to my Father. And he dragged them out from the temple, and they said, who are you? Why you drive us out? And said, I am God. And they said, how you can prove it? He said, when I will be killed, I will be resurrected in 3 days. And it was fulfilled. He was God. John chapter 14, verse 6 says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can get to God, the Father, except by means of me. It's a strong claim. You can circle the. It says, I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. Some people say, well, all roads go to Rome, or all religions, they lead us to God and to salvation. That's not true. It's like saying, well, I just dial a number and I can get to my home. I can connect it with my home. If I want to dial number of 10, and I have to know exactly. If I miss one digit, I will not be able to reach it. God says there is only one way, and Jesus says, I am telling you there is no any other way. I am the way. Say with me, the. There is no any other way. Jesus says, I am the way. No one can get to God, the Father, except by me. No one. There is no one who died for your sins, and there is none who was raised from the dead. What proves that God is Jesus was God, his deity? It says because he was resurrected from the dead. Jesus is who he claimed to be. Another thing, Jesus has power. When we read Bible, we can see the things when Jesus was in the boat with disciples. And they were afraid because there was storm, and he got up and he said, storm, stop. Can you imagine the power which turned the weather around? When he went to his place where he loves to be with Mary, with Martha, with Lazarus, and he found out that Lazarus was dead, he prayed, and Lazarus came out alive. He was dead and he was resurrected from the dead. He had power over death. When he saw people being sick, he prayed for them, and they were restored, and they were completely healed because he had power over sickness. And Jesus says, well, I'm not just claiming who I am, but I want to tell you I have power. And he says in the Bible that all power on earth and in heaven is given to me. He says, all power I have because he was God. He was 100% man, but he was 100% God. He came to this earth just to die for you. There is, and when I started thinking about why Jesus came to this earth, there is no any other explanation, just that love. He loved you, he loved the world, and he died for you. The only what holds him on the cross, love. He saw millions and millions of people who will be born to this earth. And if he wouldn't die, we would not have hope. we would not have power, and we would not have future. He said, I have a power. Nobody takes my life from me. I have the power to lay it down, and I have power to take it back. When he was crucified, when he died, they hired military or Roman soldiers, and they placed them by the tomb where he was laying, and they put seal over the stone. And nobody can, they were 24/7 at the tomb, and they couldn't depart because that's a military mandatory soldiers, who cannot depart from the place where they are going to be. But Jesus, he said, I have a power. And when people try to protect you, when Peter grabbed the sword and he wanted somehow to protect his Lord and Master, he said, no, I have a power. They're not taking my life from me. I have a power to give my life, and I have power to take it back. So after 3 days, he took power and took his life back. Jesus, he had power. Jesus, whatever he said, has been fulfilled. In Mark chapter 10, verse 34 says, they will mock and flog and kill me, but after 3 days I will come back to life. Why do I believe in Jesus Christ? Why I only think there is the only way to God through Jesus Christ, because whatever he said has been fulfilled through the resurrection. Would you want to have somebody who speaks very good, who speaks very well, put it together, and very inspired you, but he's a liar? Will you follow him? You might listen to his speech and it will bring excitement into your life. Maybe it will bring some encouragement, but if he's a liar, you're not going to follow him. Jesus says, well, I'm telling you, I'm proving you that I am God, I have power, and whatever I'm saying, it will be fulfilled. He's a trustworthy God. Jesus, when he was resurrected, people came to his place where he was laid down, and there was an angel appeared, and he said, I know you're looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He's come back to life again, just as he said he would. He said, I have a power, and I guarantee you 3 days, and I will be alive. People couldn't believe it, but when he was resurrected, they saw him, and he appeared to the city. People were witnesses. He even cooked breakfast for his disciples. Then he appeared to the 500 people. An interesting thing, I was wondering, Lord, why you did not go to the Pilate? Why you did not go to the whoever crucified you, Pharisees, to the place, to the temple? Why did you go to your disciples? Because he wants to encourage whoever follows him, not who crucified him. And he encouraged you. Because of that, today we have a Bible, we have a gospel, and we can preach the Word of God. And today I want to tell you, brother and sister, 50 years from now, some of you are not going to be alive. Maybe 100 years from now, none of us will be alive. We're all going to go to heaven. But the gospel of Jesus Christ will be preached, and people will be getting saved. Because this is the truth. I understand and I believe that Jesus, who he claimed to be, Jesus, he had power. Jesus' words were fulfilled, and he's a trustworthy person, and I read Bible and I believe it. But interesting fact, how this can connect it to me, to you, people who live in Los Angeles in 2009, where we see technology growing rapidly, where we see everything seems like okay, but how this factor can relate to me today. And I want to tell you today, based on these factors, I want to just bring it to you important thing that you will understand how this can relate to you. First, my sins can be forgiven and my life can be restored. Some people say, well, it's just this factor that my life, my sins are forgiven and my life can be restored. Even not speaking about future, not speaking about hell or heaven, I think that's for only this reason we should get connected with our God. How many of you, when you start some project, you go half of that project